What's up, everybody? Dog 1985. There's levels to this. There's something really important that I learned after beating Resident Evil 4 and how much I'm playing Forza Horizon 5. Now, full disclaimer before anybody gets mad or anything like that. Amazing games, both of them. Forza Horizon 5, just crazy addicting, amazing. It looks great. Probably one of the best looking games on console to date. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. Try it out yourself. I'm telling you right now, it's one of the best looking games. Okay. Resident Evil 4, great game as well. Both of these games, great game, really good experiences. Okay. Here's the thing though that both of these games taught me. Graphics and frame rate are not always the most important things. Some games, in order to get over that hump of just pure greatness, like flawlessness, sometimes they need other elements that just puts them over the edge. And when a game does that, it becomes an all-time great. Now, for those of you that played Resident Evil 4 right after the Nintendo 64 controller came out, I get it, I understand. For you, the controls of that game were probably amazing, right? So for that time frame, the controls are probably amazing. For me, playing Resident Evil 4 now on an Xbox and trying to aim and trying to move and everything was a nightmare. The only reason I finished the game is because the game was actually good. The game was actually fun. Everything about the game, the atmosphere, the story was a little weird, a little quirky, but it worked. The bosses were balanced. It felt like I was always trying to survive. It felt like I always did enough to win that area. You know what I mean? So it put me in that atmosphere. The music was good, everything. The only thing wrong with Resident Evil 4, and that's me playing it today in 2021, again, my fault, nobody's fault for that, are the controls. So in a game where you have to be precise, the game has to allow you the ability to be precise. You understand what I'm saying? It has to allow you that. If you're playing with a mouse and keyboard, I'm sure the experience was completely different playing it right now, right? But when you're playing this game with a controller, oh my God. And it's not even about the movement in itself, because most Resident Evil games, or at least the older ones, that is how you move. You know, you move forward, he moves forward, they move back, they move back. But if you're aiming in a general direction in those games, there wasn't a laser or anything like that. You just aimed that general direction and it would shoot in that direction. With this, you have to be pretty precise. Not only do you have to be pretty precise, but there's boss fights and there's things in this game that want you to aim precise, yet the game doesn't give you the ability to actually do that. So I wonder if people that played it on the Wii, if they had a better, more accuracy. I can't imagine they did. But let me know if you actually played Resident Evil 4 on the Wii. Let me know if it gave you more accuracy because you were using the motion control, you were using your whole arm to aim versus using just, you know, your thumb or whatever. I don't know. I don't think that technology was at that level then. But let me know. I'm curious. But again, so with this game, the graphics of this game in today in 2021 didn't really matter. They were more than good enough. Like I was able to play it. The frame rate in this game didn't really matter to me. I was more than able to play it. The music was good. The story was good. The atmosphere was good. Everything that encompasses Resident Evil and surviving and everything was great, except the controls. If the controls of Resident Evil 4 were revised, now I don't know how they would do that, but they were revised and it had different mechanics to the way we play games today, oh my God, that game would easily be 10 out of 10. If you already have this game as a 10 out of 10, I'm telling you right now, if they change the controls, it'll be a 10 out of 10. Now, the counter argument to that is that, and I heard it all the time while I was streaming this game, is, hey, Doc, that's part of the charm of this game is the fact that sometimes, you know, you might get attacked from behind, you get nervous, you can't run because you forgot that you got to run and press A and all this other, you know what I mean? So that's part of the charm that he can only move like this, you know? So I got it, cool, whatever. It was extremely frustrating. Shout out to J Cash. He put he clipped a video of my Twitch and he put it up on freaking Twitter where you can see how I was raging at the end. But managed to get through the game, beat it, great game. Now, Forza Horizon 5, an amazing game. I'm looking at it because I got it on the screen. An amazing game, addicting game. I have no idea why I don't like racing games like that. But this game I can't put down. This is a game. It looks great. It runs great. The difficulty level set at normal, right? Because I'm a normal hardcore sweater knitter. Okay, it's perfect. I lose some, I win some, but I win enough to want to keep coming back. That's the key. It's challenging to me at this level, right? And I win enough to want to keep coming back. Now, when I play with people online, that's a different story. That's a different story. Shout out to you, Ash. Yeah, I played with a few people last night, and there's levels to this. There's levels to this, So it is what it is. That's where you really get humbled or whatever. But regardless, it's still fun. You still want to come back and play, right? Okay. This game, in my mind, could have easily been a 10 out of 10, no questions asked, if they would have done one thing. One thing. The damn music. The damn music. Music is part of the atmosphere of a video game. You are in Mexico, driving around in Mexico. Most of the radio stations should be Spanish music. Most of them should be Spanish music. Not only that, but Spanish hits. I'm Hispanic. I never heard any of the songs they got on there. I've never heard any of them. Like, how do you not have reggaeton? How do you not have corridos? How do you not have mariachi? How do you not have, like, you got none of that. Banda, you got none of that. You got no Mexican music at all. Not even any Hispanic music at all. Microsoft, your pocket is going deep enough to do that. So I'll tell you what. If you play this game and you open up the Spotify app or Pandora app, whatever you got, whatever, and you play and you put it on the Spanish station and then you play the game, 1,000 times better. I promise you, 1,000 times better. But it would have been dope to hear, like, actual, I don't know, like Mexican commercials and stuff like that. Like, those are the types of details that would have taken this game the extra mile. Like, I believe this game that, I'm driving through wherever the hell it is that I'm driving. I want to believe that, yes, this is what parts of Mexico look like and stuff like that. But when I hear the music, it throws me off. That's crazy, though, right? That the game is great, so great that the only thing that I could complain about is the radio stations in the game, which is fixed by turning off the radio station and you turning on Pandora. Literally, you could turn it on your Xbox, and again, Pandora's free, Spotify is free, and then the commercials, you'll just have to listen to the commercials, but it is what it is. But how do you mess up the music? How? So you got Resident Evil 4, a great game, but that game gets a pass because it's a game from the past. So the controls are not up to par to what I'm used to now. That's okay though. I can imagine how frustrating it must have been when you guys played it on the GameCube. Was it that come out on the GameCube? I think it did. I can only imagine. Okay, but got Resident Evil. Okay, and then you got this game here where it's great, crazy fun. And the only thing to me that I see right now that they missed is the music. That's crazy, right? So I'll leave you guys with this. Let me know what else in video games are things that we don't pay attention to. But once the game is complete, because that's really what it is. When a game is complete, that's when you can nitpick at stuff. So you guys pay attention to that. Anyone that's like trying to pick out flaws in this game or anything like that, and the flaws seem kind of funny, like, yo, they really chasing a dog. That's because the game is complete. The game is delivering what it's supposed to deliver. So you have to go outside of the boundaries of what the game is supposed to be to nitpick on something. I feel like my critique of the music not being authentic to Mexican culture is a better critique than chasing a dog and the dog not running away right. Like, what? That makes no damn sense. But you guys let me know. Maybe I'm wrong. But let me know what other mechanics in games, what other things in games we sometimes don't think about. And then when it comes to that the game is complete and the game is good, we could be like, oh, I wish they would have done that. That would have taken the game a little bit over. I think that'd be cool. Let me know the game that you're thinking about. And let me know what mechanic you wish or what thing you wish they would have implemented that for you would have taken that game to the next level. So for me, Resident Evil 4, if they do come out with a remaster or whatever, which I think they did come out with a remaster, right? or a remake, they need to change the controls. They do that, that game is legit. Forza Horizon 5, yo, Microsoft, a patch. Put a patch, get rid of the radio stations. Those things are horrible. Make it a downloadable pack or something. I don't care. That's crazy. Yo, at this point, I'll probably pay for a deal. No, I ain't gonna pay for no music DLC. I'm gonna keep using Spotify. But you know what I mean, Microsoft. Fix a radio station. Doc Dog 1985. There's levels to this. We out. Peace.